Mountain State. That's what it is. It's called. That's Dylan Moran. Can we play that one more time? Just one more time if you have the opportunity to play that. I need that one more time from Blue Mountain State.
That's it.
Like, see what I'm saying?
Reminds me of the backup quarterback on the program. Remember James Cobb was the head coach?
Yes.
What was the backup quarterback? His last name, I think, was Thompson.
I can't remember.
Was it Thompson or something like that? And he was dating James Cobb, Darter. And he was such a bum. And then James Cobb flipped over the spread. Remember, the Gatorade,
Yes.
everything. He told his ass, clean it up.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes the backup quarterback job can stop.
Remember, the starter was Kane because Kane is Abel was his Heisman.
Kane. And James Cowell was the coach. I forget his name. You had Omar Epps. James Washington was his name as the running back. That was pretty funny. That was pretty good.
Halle Berry?
Halle Berry, man. The tutor.
Sam Winters.
Wow.
James Conn. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're talking about Jimmy as a backup, and, oh, man, he's going to be so frustrated when he's on the bench. He's going to be seething. He's going to be hoping Trey Lance fails. No, I think you've seen from the press conference yesterday, he's going to remain professional, and he's thinking about the future. Like, from the sounds of that, honestly, Bonte, I don't even think that I don't even think I saw in the press conference because I was reading the transcript as well. I heard it, so I tried to look over it. You try to study this stuff and get ready.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I saw once, I'm just ready to help this team get to the Super Bowl. I didn't hear that. I heard, my future kind of depends on this, so I gotta stay cool here.
That's a good observation because Jimmy, when Lynch and Shanahan talk, and then Jimmy talks, he has his own deal. He has his own deal on how he handles it.
Yeah.
And it's maybe the New England way or whatnot, but it is a bit strange. Here's what Trey said, though. Trey Lance, I want to get into him as this segment is presented by Golden State Lumber. Lumber and building materials for professional builders and contractors throughout Northern California. Visit goldenstatelumber.com. Jeff Howe from The Athletic will join us at 9:50 to talk a little Trey, to talk a little Jimmy.
6:50.
He's covering the Patriots. What did I say?
You said 9:50.
Oh, 6:50. Excuse me.
You're about ready for 9:50 on your Friday, huh?
9:50 is going to be nap time today, baby. But 6:50. Your boy woke up at like 3 o'clock. I couldn't go back to sleep. And yes, the program, they did have Florida State colors. I think they were talking about Florida State.
No wonder you love that movie so much.
Dude, that movie's sick. Even the TV
Alvin
version
Mack
was dope.
placing the table.
Oh, Alvin Mack talking that. Oh, that's all right. Saddest moment in football movie history. Alvin Mack getting his leg destroyed and ruining his opportunity to go to the NFL. That was all bad.
Really?
You never watched the program?
I've watched the program, but I don't know if
Mack?
it's the saddest scene. It's very sad.
It's very
Trust
sad.
me. But nothing is going to get me more than Remember the Titans. Nothing is going to get me more when
that
old
was real life.
When old Gary got in that crash, man.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was sad. That was real sad.
That was sad.
Come on, man. Left side. Strong side.
That was sad. Alvin Mack was such a monster.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he was talking that talk.
Yeah.
And he was talking that talk. The dude had the visor on from Iowa, came in on the pull block. Woo.
You know which one I've only seen once is Any Given Sunday. I need to see that more because we got a text on the YouTube chat. Willie Beeman obviously was a backup, like no doubt. And I need to watch that more though. I've seen it once. I saw it once on a plane.
This is like 3 hours long.
Yeah, very long. Oliver Stone, shout out.
It got released. What year? 2000? The year 2000?
Ooh, I gotta look at that.
Any Given Sunday. Let me tell you, when it was out in the theaters, at the old Kabuki Theater, it's still around, but
1999.
1999. Me and my buddies, Big Dog City, rest in peace, Cleo Canton, he was with us. Nance P. We snuck into Kabuki 5 times to see that movie.
Really?
By the 5th time, we were all knocked out halfway through the movie. We had seen it so much. The first time we saw it when LL Cool J did the little option pitch to Willie Beeman. Bro, we went crazy in the theater. We went crazy.
So so by the time the 5th time you're seeing it, you fall asleep at like the Willie Beeman music video, and then you wake up, and all of a sudden Al Pacino's like, "You can win the game by an inch or a mile."
That's good, Al Pacino. We woke up during the credits. It's like, oh, okay, time to go. But I've probably watched that movie well over 50 times.
Yeah.
And for me, it's one of those movies. If it's on, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
T.O.'s in that movie. Bill Bellamy's in that movie.
Yeah.
Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight.
Yes.
What's his name? He's the offensive coordinator.
Yes.
Crozier. That was his name in Any Given Sunday.
I can't remember his name
Carmen Diaz is the owner of the team.
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
And then the real life fight that was actually on the set between Bill Bellamy and LL Cool J. It's Willie Beeman, so Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J.
They had a real life fight?
It was a real life fight. We had Bill Bellamy on. He tells the story of how it really happened because Oliver Stone wanted it real. Everybody's out there hitting. It was a real live thing. And he goes in the huddle, and Jamie Foxx is messing up his lines time and time again.
Right.
So LL's getting mad at this point because he wants the scene over with.
Right.
So he's just like, he ends up going in ear holes and slaps him in his ear holes, like, get the lines right. Well, everybody looks and stops like, that's not in the movie. So Jamie Foxx gets mad. So what he does, the next scene, they do it again. Gotta do it again. This time when he gets his lines right, he punches LL in the mouth. So now everybody's breaking everybody up. Hold on. Okay, this fight. And if you go on YouTube, you'll see Bill Bellamy breaks this fight.
Wow,
it's a real thing. And then finally he comes up and they do the scene for the last time, the third time. And all of a sudden, LL does his line, Beeman does his line, and LL swings. He said he hit him so hard, he thought Jamie Foxx's soul left his body as he's floating to the ground.
I never knew that.
It was unreal. Everybody's like, cut. And the person who ended up breaking out was the person you haven't talked about yet, Jim Brown. Brought them all together to squash this argument. Y'all can't be fighting out on this stage. Like Jim Brown squashed the whole thing.
The defensive coordinator. You've got to fix the defense, whatever he said on the whiteboard. And of course, as the 510 says on the Comcast Business Text line, the great, the one and only, the Hall of Famer, one of the most feared pass rushers of all time, Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Lawrence Taylor was not acting. Lawrence Taylor was just being LT.
Right. Yeah. It's a movie I need to see more. I've only seen it once.
Sorry, we just did a whole segment on Any Given Sunday. You can take me down that rabbit hole with the program, Any Given Sunday, Remember the Titans, any football movie, Varsity Blues, for crying out loud.
One we don't really bring up too much is North Dallas 40.
We don't.
We don't bring up North.
School.
It's an old school football movie, man. Shout out to Nick Nolte.
Yeah,
the opening scene is just like he's getting destroyed as a wide receiver.
That's more Ray Rattle, Matt Steinmetz. That's their lane. You know what I'm saying? That's
also as and me as a Raider fan, it's kind of based on some of it's based on the Raiders, and they also got the twos, John Matuzak in that movie.
Yeah,
but North Dallas 40 is great.
So Jeff Howe's going to join us, national NFL writer. Used to cover the Patriots, wrote about Jimmy Garoppolo's new contract.
Yes,
he's going to join us coming up in about 8 minutes here on the Morning Roast to talk about Jimmy G. The weirdness with Trey Lance. I don't think it's weird anymore. I thought Trey Lance handled himself well. He talked about it. This is the last cut I wanted to play before we go to break.
Okay. This
is what Trey Lance said about the media.
For me, I'm worried about what the guys in the locker room think, what I think, what the coaches think, what the guys in this organization think. Outside of that, I know, there's Jimmy, there's Trey, there's all that, but this is going to be a collaborative group, and I know Jimmy's going to have my back through it all.
Most important thing, I only care what people in this locker room think. He doesn't care what I think. He doesn't care what you think, Langford. Doesn't care about Lubbock's opinion. Doesn't care about Craig Mack or anybody here in 95.7 The Game. He cares about what's going on in that locker room, and I like that. So let's break here. Let's get Jeff Howe on the show.
Yes.
National NFL writer, used to cover the Patriots and wrote about Jimmy G's new contract.
Yes, and I want to ask him because Jimmy said that he's been in a lot of weird situations, and he said, trust me, I've been in some. I want to ask Jeff Howe, is one of those weird situations what happened with Tom Brady back with the Patriots?
Has to be.
Has to be.
That's coming up. Brought to you by Freeball Bake. Full service baking, no compromises.